Nuvia provided me with this cost.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Can you guys hear me? Sign in? Is that where I sign in? Alright, just checking. Alright, this is a brand new format for my live, and my son Vinny is actually helping me out here. So can you hear me okay? How is the music in the background? And I'm gonna wait for your reply. So you guys can hear me okay? Alright, we're testing. How come my image is no good? Just changed it. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we're good then. All right, music is good. It's low. Okay, I think that's how Vinny wanted it to just be like background ambiance. What did you think of the beginning where it said video was coming soon? Did you all like that? Good morning. Well, it's afternoon here. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I know I was live last night with Andra, and I'm still working hard at organization and buckets and planning. And I was sitting here, and I'm on Sunday nights when I go live, I literally come in through a program called StreamYard. But StreamYard wants to charge you if you use a certain amount of hours to go live. And last month, I literally just got past it. And I kind of like the idea of pop-up videos in the wintertime, right? Because for the most part, some of us are in the house a little bit more. And I know here in the Northeast, we're in the 20s. So there's a good chance that people are hanging. So I was like, you know what, let's pop in, let's test the waters and see where we're at. Okay, so who do we have? Hi, Tina. Hi, Amy. Hi, Doris, Antoinette. Pin money budgets. Now this is a public live. It's not for members only. And it was like literally just a test run. Okay. Wow. All right. Totally new. New way to do this. All right. This is where I'm at today. Do you know what's in your bucket? I am trying my darndest to track and organize almost every single aspect of my chores, my jobs. So I literally am putting pen to paper. I am creating the ultimate book to track things. And I thought, you know what? It would be fun to come in and hang out with you guys for a little bit and see where I go with it. Okay. Hi, Bev. Hi, Kim. So, I don't know, last May-ish, I created What's in Your Bucket because I had opened a high yield savings with my funds, but it came from my sinking funds. So how do you keep track of that whole amount that's in a high yield savings account and still keep track of it as if it was your sinking fund envelopes? So I could have wrote what is in your envelope, but people understand buckets better for some reason. So that's where I'm at. I've used this and I've kept track of it. And what happened for me was I tracked it in the beginning, and then I did it in, this is October, September, and then in December. Now I'm at the point where I want to track for January 2025. And I think that tracking the buckets is going to be just like tracking my sinking funds and my credit cards. So I'm going to make this my scrap piece of paper. And because I've been using felt tip pens for a little bit, I don't want it to bleed through. So this is where I'm at. Do you guys have buckets? Do you guys have a high yield savings? Do you guys track what you took from your sinking funds and really keep tabs on what's in your high yield? I'm just kind of curious. My sound is low on your end? Like you can't hear me? Can you hear my voice okay? I'm just checking. We have 36 watching. How I need to check like a sound check. So I'm gonna just do A B C D E F G H I. Can you all hear me okay? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I figured that while I was sitting here for a little bit, I was going to take my sinking fund envelopes in the order that they are, and I'm gonna write them all down, and then I'm gonna go through them and see what has money that is actually in the high yield savings account. Ah, look at you. The chat just caught up. You're watching on how to do the buckets. Perfect. I have buckets with Allie. Right, I don't have Allie. So for us that are not digital, this is almost the same as if you had that. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go through each one, and I kind of did it before, but like birthday does not go in to the high yield. I have no monies from there in there because that keeps coming in and out all year long. New Year's got taken out, and now it has just regular funds in it, nothing from the high yield. Now inside of Valentine's, I'm gonna get rid of my paper clips for just a little while. And I'm gonna write down Valentine. And inside of that, there's $300 in that envelope. 300 is over in the high yield. Because there's extra money in that high yield, and when I do my budget video and my debt confession video, we're gonna be moving things around. You're gonna do buckets this year? All right. Valentine is for my members only group. If you didn't know this, I do have members subscriptions for my channel, and we're getting together in February. Well, we're doing it in January. We're actually having Elfster going. Have you all been part of a gift swap? Well, we are exchanging a $25 gift, and to be part of that Elfster, it's for members only. Didn't matter what tier you were, and the link would be on a community post. So if that's something that you're interested in, go check that out. Now, Easter has no monies in the high yield. Have you guys done, have you picked your word out for the year? I'm kind of curious. I do have prop monies. My prop money is my high yield. I'm just going through my envelopes to check what is in the high yield, because some months you take out and some months you don't. And I'm gonna cross-reference it here in a second. So barbecue doesn't have any. Halloween got taken out. I know Thanksgiving doesn't have any. Amazon is good. Black Friday is good. Cyber Monday. Christmas was in the high yield. So right now, Christmas still has money in it. Not for long. And there was $2,350 in Christmas. All right, that's one binder down. Sinking fund binder number 2. I'm gonna keep looking back up at the chat. Hi, Kaylee. Thank you, Kaylee. Yes, we're gonna be drawing names on the 14th. We're gonna go into detail about the Valentine's swap tomorrow night on my live. Okay, so Auto Reg has money. Hi, Crafty Saver. Hi, Janet. Auto Reg has $500 in that. And then I'm gonna give myself another goal this year. I'm not gonna tell you what that is, but it's gonna have to do with sinking funds and what's in the high yield savings. So car maintenance, there's no money over in the high yield. Farm equipment has no monies in the high yield. I know. This is really the time to get organized and look and plan and really take control of your finances. Do not let it control you. Now, I know that Haggerty has money over in that high yield. Now, I kind of went through them once, but it's nice to be going through them a second time with you all. There's $1,100 in Haggerty. $1,100. That is going to be there until March. But come March, that's when that bill will get paid. And we're at $1,100. Oh, we got words going in here. Let's see what you guys said. Persistent. I like it. Carol says her word for the year is action. Oh, I like that. And I can actually see like that. Like, okay, take action. Good morning, Catherine. Wendy, good morning. I literally was not going to go live, but I wanted to figure something out. And my son Vinny was actually here. And I said to him, can you please help me? And he did such an amazing job on helping me with this. So I'm super happy about that. There was nothing in that, nothing in that. Sinking funds for AAA. That has $100 in there. I glance up once in a while. I know we were on a live late last night. We were on a live until 1 o'clock in the morning. Over on Andrew's channel, Traveling and Savings Chief. Taxes is not, does not have. So this is the second binder done. Yeah, she was on there forever. No, Haggerty can't go to the roof. I gotta pay that in March. Oh my gosh, yay! Pin money budgets, welcome to memberships. Now Haggerty has, now the roof is not scaring me right now. I'm pretty good with where I'm at for the roof. And Bev, when you see the debt confession type of video and everything that I've tracked, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh. I tracked and tracked this week. And I have to tell you, when I was looking at the car payments and the principal versus the interest, I was kind of disgusted. I was like, ugh, that like so much money a month goes to interest on the car notes. I don't carry credit card debt with an interest. My credit card debt is 0% financing. So to see something that has interest kills me, literally. All right, so I just got done with AAA. We are up to binder number 3 because I'm so ready for this. Groceries is a brand new. Home improvement. I am double checking everything. And I'm not gonna be live on this I'm not gonna be long on this live because I am actually making lasagna tonight for dinner. My sauce is done. The meat is ready to go. So I want to cook, and I'm making eggplant tonight. So this is gonna get a little bit of my attention, but not all of it. Yes, welcome to the memberships. Come tomorrow night to the live. Haggerty needs to be checked. Why? What'd I do to Haggerty? Tell me, why does Haggerty have to get checked? Yes. I did. Okay. Thank you. Okay. This is my scrap piece of paper. You guys are awesome. So, Bev's here, so I have to ask Bev. Bev, do you remember? It had to have been within the last 2 months. On one of the first days where I was sinking money. Or any one of you that watched that video and loved that video. Remember, I think I was counting hundreds, and I was just like, could you imagine if there were 100 hundreds? Or I said something like, wouldn't it be nice to have that many hundreds? And when I sank that $1,100 this month, my mind kind of went back to that video that I made where I go, I wish I had more hundreds. Whatever phrase I used, it was like, I manifested it. Like I had a lot of hundreds this month. See, this is where tracking comes in. I had 102 $100 bills. And I think I had like 10. And I was just like, I wish I had 100 of them. Let me know if you guys remember me saying something like that. Because I was just like, I felt like it was like, I said it and then all of a sudden it happened. Okay, I fixed it. We're good now. See, maybe I'm manifesting another 1,100. Right, Bev? Like, when I said that, I go, would it be nice if I had that? And then while I was counting that money this month, my mind fleeted to that moment. Now, Pool definitely has money in the high yield. It has $500 in it. Oh, your favorite foods. Yeah. I think my husband, Johnny D, I think he's so excited about tonight's dinner. I think one, and I don't think, I know this. You know, there's love languages out there. His love language is definitely food. So he's so excited about tonight's dinner. He actually went to the really good bakery to get the Italian bread. So oil has 100. Bye, Kay. See you later. Propane has one. Because I have to be honest, I think that there's more money in the high yield than what should be there. And that means that I was using house money and not pulling. But I kind of did that because I was trying to build up a save. Yep. Hi, Lee. I know, impromptu. I am looking at buckets. And I thought you guys can hang out with me. All right, propane. I did them in the wrong order. Did them in auto? No, I didn't. Auto reg is done. So auto reg 2, 3. We're up to number 4. And Chewy's has none. So we definitely have money from the groomer. And groomer is fully funded, and it's actually got way more than it should. But we might be readjusting. So the groomer has 200 over in the high yield. Animal care has 100. And then I'm going to double check it against December's, just to make sure I did not miss anything. That was an easy one. All right, now we're on to 5. And I know P.O. Box has money over there. And there's $50, 50, so there's 100 from the post office. We're up to Blink. All right, Blink has 150 in the high yield. My trackers and my account are off by almost $400. Oh my gosh. Lisa, is that driving you crazy? Oh my gosh. I love to balance to 0. That would be like, that would make me crazy. But I kind of did it. The way I did it was I wasn't pulling, knowing that it was going to give me a buffer. That's what I was hoping to do. All right, subscriptions. So after, I'm just double checking my numbers. Okay, so after Blink, we did have subscriptions. And there is 150, 160 in the high yield. 60, 60. Okay. $160. And welding, I know Welding Supplies definitely has money over there. And that is 200. All right, let's do that. 200. GoDaddy. Has 10, 15, has 150 in the high yield. I think here's a confession. I understand the importance of a high yield, but I put the monies in a high yield, and I don't love it over there. I love the monies being in the envelopes, and I have to get past that. I really do. My NYPD has 50 over there. I think that once I am financially free from my debt, I think that so much will go into the high yield. But as I'm using the monies, I don't love them to be in there. I hate the tracking, the transferring, keeping tabs. And maybe I'll get used to it now that I'm going to implement this on a regular basis. Hi, Andra. I know, right? Here comes another live. We're like, I don't know, I thought this would be a fun way to hang out for just a little bit, thinking it's cold and people might be in the house. Oh, well, you know what? Since the holidays, that's what our house has been, a scavenger hunt for food. In fact, I just placed a Walmart grocery order for a pickup tomorrow. But we needed like bananas and yogurt and things like that. Grab and growl night. Bev, I love that. Okay, inside of the It Happens, which is the Oh Poop, 300 in, like, all right, so take this one for instance. This is, here in case, right? This one I don't think I would mind if this was in the high yield, because that's really an emergency sort of a thing. Now, my true emergency is over there, and it has $2,000 in there. 2,000. So emergency has 2,000. Because if you followed me on the first, I did take the cash that was in here and repurposed it to the roof. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. And then I was outside today, and I went to the post office, so if anybody placed an order, all orders went out today. So it's a crisp, beautiful day out. So as I get out of the car, I just stood in front of the house looking at the roof, going, I wonder when we're gonna get that done. And I'm looking at the shingles on the right side, and like you could see that they're all weathered and some are tilted or kinked or sideways. All right, so we're in hair. Hair has money in the high yield, and it's $100. Right. Heard my phone. Vinny made me ditch my phone. Nails is brand new. Wedding has nothing in it. Clothes is brand new. Glasses. I don't know if glasses has anything over there. No. Oh, this is the last envelope binder. Nancy, what was your word? Great word, Nancy. And prayers for your recovery. Document. Well, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Document it. Okay. And medical has $200 over there. And that is for, it's the new year, right? So that's our deductible. So let's see. I don't know, this is the first year that I've ever saved for my deductible. I've never paid attention to it before. I don't know if $300 is enough. We'll see. What did I just say was over there? 200 is in the high yield. All right, condo money, no. Now, if I look at this tracker compared to December's tracker, New Year's was in there, but we took New Year's out. Valentine had 3. Cyber Monday came out. Christmas had $23.50, so that's still in there. Auto Reg had 5. Haggerty had 1,100. Thank you guys. I'm manifesting 11,000, but not for them, but for me. Pool had 5. Hair. Okay, my stuff is in different order. Let's go to oil. Oil had 100. Propane had 100. Groomer had 2. That stayed the same. Animal care had 100. Post office had 100. Blink had 150. Subscriptions had 2, but now it has 160, which is fine. Welding had 2, that stayed the same. GoDaddy had 150. NYPD had 65, it now has 50. It Happens still had 3. Emergency had 1, it now has 2. Oh, there's the 2. Still has 2. AAA had 100. Propane. Hair. Okay, so hair had the 100 and medical had the 2. Okay. Hey Jay, how are you? I'm all in. What did he write? You guys we have how many? 69 strong on a Saturday afternoon. This is awesome. 23, 50, 500, 100, 500, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 150, 160, 2, 150, 50, 300, 2,000, 100, and 200. There should be $7,660 in the high yield. I'm going to do the math one more time because I don't want to make a mistake or hit the wrong buttons. And we got the same number twice. So that's what's supposed to be in the high yield. I'm going to quickly log into my account and see what it says. Where we be at. Some math. $7,356 is in the high yield. I did leave some monies into my checking account as a buffer. Now, to keep this number the same, I want to look at the interest. See what the interest has been. All right, just so you guys know, I do use Synchrony for my high yield. The interest rate is 4.018. The current APY is 4.10. It has gone down since I originally put the monies in. So I'm going to do this so that we got February, March, April, May, June, July, August. I'm gonna feel so organized after this. September, October, November, December, and that's it. Okay, so interest was 330, 370, 397, 411, 1440, 2679, 2742, 2688, 2641, 2385. I made a deposit into it. And then in December it was 2390 was the interest. Wow. Okay, so with $7,000 you're getting $25 in interest. So now this is what I have to think about, right? $23 I'm getting back in interest. Now, this is going to get readdressed tomorrow night. This is really, I think this is a conversation that has to keep going, because there's got to be there's scenarios in my head, but there's got to be more, and you guys might think of one that I don't. Now, and I ask you that when I put this video together versus a live, please make sure you come and watch it. Now, because there's going to be a debt, kind of, let's talk. So my Home Depot is 0% financing. That's going to be paid off without even thinking twice. Same thing with my Bank of America, 0% financing, not worried about that one. And my mattress is also 0% financing. 0% financing does not scare me. What scared me, and it really doesn't have to, but it does. 2 vehicle loans, 2. One I've had for 3 years, one I'm at almost my first year being completed. On a $628 a month payment, $516.18 went to the principal, and $111.86 went to interest. I'm not making that interest. Why would the money sit in the high yield? I need answers. I'm looking to you all. I want to see what you all have to say. Come on, let's chat this one up. Let's chat this one up. I'm thinking. Waiting. Need you. Oh, you guys are rocking this. Wait, went too fast. Thank you if you hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Kayla, I love that you're, the reflection and you're growing. That's nice. 2 vehicle loans scare me too. With 1 income, but no, I had to be fancy. Yeah, we talk about that one. Okay, so your fanciness and John's I deserve a truck is almost mirror image to me, right? Security is the only thing you can think of. But, okay, if I ever had to, I have a home equity line of credit. That's a security right there, right? We have investments that I can pull from if I had to. I don't know. I mean, granted, this money in the high yield is allocated for sinking funds, except a few of them. Well, no, that's not true. I'm acting as if it's like free monies to just go and do things with. I squirrel. I have been squirreling for 2 days. Since I saw this, since I compared these two numbers, and that's just, granted, this was at the very beginning, but there's 3 years left on this loan. 3 years. But this is what I'm thinking. Now, follow me on this. In that high yield savings account is $2,350, right? Christmas. I didn't need that for Christmas this year. Anything that I paid out at Christmas, I was able to use in my monthly monies. I didn't need to touch this. The food and the couple of things I had to buy, I was able to use it with my monthly budget money. So what I think I'm going to do is, this $23.50 is coming out. I think this is what's going to happen. I think this $23.50 is coming out. I am knocking out Home Depot, right? And that's going to free up $300. And once I'm done with that, I am going to switch. I'm switching. Andra, I'm switching. I did my quarterly at a glance last night on her channel, and this was to pay an extra $350 for Home Depot in the month of January, then $1,500 to Home Depot, and then $1,500. If I take that money's pay off that, then this money's can go straight to the Bank of America, and I can have that paid off, and that frees up almost $600 a month. And then I let that mattress ride out, and I pay, right? But I double up on the payments to the pickup truck. What do you guys think of that? I think I needed to say it out loud. I think I did. I think I needed to say it out loud. I think I want to regroup to tackle the truck. Once that truck is gone, I can then double up on the payments to the Explorer. What do you guys think of that? Because I can't sit here and discuss it with John. John would be, it would just be like, whatever you want to do. I can't get 17,000 in 0% financing. I can't do that. But what I can do, Jace, I wrote the numbers out. That was going to be a whole together different video. I wrote them out. I have them written out. But this is, you know what? Andrew, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. That I never had the opportunity to have a credit limit that big to have 0% financing. I do have it amongst 3 different credit cards but I do want to get the Home Depot out of the way. I think that needs to go. I think that the Bank of America needs to go. And then I take from 3 different cards and get rid of the truck. Yeah. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna write everything down again, because I don't know where my visual is for. It's so funny. I had everything so organized 2 nights ago. I want to read this. Could you imagine if I didn't have the darn roof? Do you know how free and clear, like, my mindset would be? The truck has 19. Truck has 19. And 3 years left. So I don't think it's a matter of what the 19 was. It was the fact that there was 3 months of a payment. 3 years. Ugh. 3 years of a payment. That's what was messing with me. Put under loans. Truck has 19 and a half. And then the Ford Explorer has more than my mortgage. More than my mortgage. Donna, what you're saying is snowballing debt payoff. Yeah, I agree. I literally had everything. You know what? That's probably what the full video is going to be. This is, you guys just get a glance into my numbers, right? You're getting a glance into my numbers. But once I bring them all together, and then the money that I did not spend in Christmas, it's not going to sit there and gain $25 in credit, in interest. It's not. That money's looks good there, but it's going to come out and pay a debt. That's it. And then I will start sinking again for next year. And I will keep doing that. But what's the percentage on the, you know what? I'd have to get, stand by. What's the percentage? Hold on. I'd have to get the paperwork to see the actual interest rate, because it wasn't showing up. 3.99. 3.99. If I left the finance charges running from beginning to end, they would have gotten an extra $35.72 from me. $3,572.40. I still have 3 years left on that loan. It was a 60-month loan starting in October of 22. Is that 5 years, right? 5, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years. 22, 23, 24. So I'm 2 years and a little bit more into that loan. So I need to get rid of that loan. .5. Payment. My payment is $628.04 on that. I should write that down, right? If you guys saw not only this bucket list, but the bucket list for every folder in that file cabinet, I want to go through it. I want to get rid of files that we no longer serve us, and I want to create files for everything that we need. I am on such an organizational trip, and it really is. It feels like a trip. So that was where I was at. I just thought it would be fun to come hang out while I worked on my buckets. It was just, because you know what? What it comes down to again is the visualization. What is in your bucket? What are you doing with what's in your bucket? Compare what's in your bucket to your that, there, I said it. Nasty 4-letter word. I think that takes the cake, that word. I could pay what off? The truck off? In 6 months with that amount? Like, all right, so the sinking funds, you're right. Some of them, like, but that Haggerty, I don't want to get caught behind the 8 ball with that Haggerty. That's $1,700, and I want to keep saving for that, because by keeping that, like that's a saver. Yes, feel better. And honestly, when I go to the ER, I take an extension cord too. Yes. Hugs to you, my friend. You know what? Bev, I don't know who I said it to recently. This is really the first two cars in probably 15 years. No, longer than that I've paid interest on. Usually every time we purchased a car, it was always during the Memorial Day weekend savings, 0% financing. Truth be told, whenever the Ford had the Memorial Day weekend sale, we always waited till that sale to buy a car, because we're Ford people. The 2013 Ford Explorer had 0% interest. Vinny's 14 Focus, 0% interest. And those were our two newest cars in, 15 years prior to that. All right, here's the other thing, right? When the roof is done, right, and there's no hidden fees or issues, so to say, there's no hidden issues, then I tackle that truck. But I think once the two smaller ones go, then I let the truck go, and then I finalize the bed. And then when those are gone, if nothing else comes my way, I then tackle the Ford Explorer. And disclaimer, from now to the video that I make about all this, I might change my mind. Hi, Kentucky girl. Hi, Sylvia. Oh. And Allie, that's exactly where I got the bucket idea from Ally. Allie, however you say it. But that's exactly where I take this, and I have been, prior to the new year, honestly, when this was made, this spreadsheet, or printable, as I was creating, I'm like, where do I want to see my goals? Where do I see me going? And then here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that I really did not include in my debt. It's the Disney cruise. That's got to be funded or paid for, I do believe, by July. So I got to throw that one in there too. But I'm laughing because I know I can do this. I know I can. I just want to prioritize it in like the most perfect way. Ally. Okay, Ally. Okay, got you. Thank you, Wendy. But then again, how do you say Sudoku? Tomato. What'd you guys laugh at me for? Radiator? I have to throw a little fun in here. No, roofing company's not getting, that's a friend, and he's gonna be cutting me deals, so he gets the cash dollars. Yeah. And he's a great friend. I'm hoping that when he does do it, the price goes down even more. And if he's listening, he can laugh. yeah, and it's not to scare anybody. It's just really, I think if I was totally debt free, now I'm not even gonna say that I'd be okay with the interest. Now that, okay, take the frivolous person in me, right? And this is how I look at it also. For us living rural, car is a necessity, not a want. It's a need, right? So if I have to pay interest on it, so be it. I have to have it. And this is also how, not that I justify it, but I think about it. Look at my 2013 Ford Explorer, right? I'm original owner, 200,000 miles on it. I did put an engine in it in 2024, which I think cost me, I don't remember how much it cost me. Did it cost me like $4,000? That car owes me nothing. And if I had paid interest on that, I'm still ahead, right? I'm still ahead in the long run because I didn't need to buy a car until now. And it has gotten me from point A to point B. So really, am I gonna hem and haw over $3,000 in interest? No, I can't. I can't do that. You know what, Andra? I think you're 100% right. I can definitely, honestly, it's got to be cruise. Well, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna, what's 1, what's 2, what's 3, what's 4. That's coming. That's gonna be a video. But a video like that and doing this and writing this all down and organizing the buckets and going through every sinking fund envelope twice. So I did it once while I was off camera, once with you all. I'm like, it takes a lot, and it takes a lot. And I'm considering this. I thought about this last night when I sat down to watch TV with John. This is homework. You remember when you were in school and you put forth like this much in classwork or this much in homework, and instead of getting an A, you got a C? I feel like the more I put into my income, my debt, and my interest rates now, I'm gonna get an A. That's how like my mind went. You're right, because I really do well under pressure. But wait, okay, so here's a great one, right? Let's bring out another book. Let's bring out another book. What am I working on? Shoot, what's getting $50 a day from me now? Tink is getting $50 a day, right? I'm hitting Tink hard. So Tink is, and here's greatness. Here's greatness right here. Tink is getting $50 a day. Tink will be, if you did the math, and I did, obviously, over and over again, Tink will be finished in January, right? Tink will be finished in January. This thing gets sank. Where's it gonna get sank to? This will probably pay off, like, with everything that I am working on, this is going to expedite the monies going into, like, if I can get Home Depot paid off this month, which I think it can. Home Depot's gone. So then in February, the monies that I was gonna bring to Home Depot now goes to Bank of America. This goes to Bank of America. I don't worry about sinking funds for a month, right? If I didn't worry about stuffing the sinking fund envelopes, I could take all the monies that was saved in the month of January and pay off the bills, pay down the bills. So I think in my head it's going to be Home Depot's gone, Bank of America's gone, and then after Tank's 50 is gone, I'm coming over to this. I'm going to do 50 a day towards this one, and maybe a little bit more, right? And then this goes towards the cruise. Cruise gets knocked out, or see the cruise in the truck. We, and then here's the other thing. Okay, how many people do we have? We got 69 people, and we have sinking unbinder number 6. This is where I need grace, right? I got to give myself grace. We talked about this last night. That word, Andra, right, on your live last night. I need that to coexist with accountability for me. So if I think that I have one word, I think I need 2, because I am accountable. Like, I am trying to keep accountability, but I think I need grace, right? Do you all see this horrible envelope? Do you see this? There's money sitting in here. It is on standby right now. But if all goes well, this is gone mid-January. I don't know what my inheritance will be. It is not going to be a make or break me. It might just be enough to get rid of that truck payment. It might. They're saying, I think it's the second week January, and then I don't know, how long does it take to get funds? I know nothing. I've never had an inheritance before. I had an uncle leave us money when I was little, but this is, and like I said, it's just, it might be enough to cover that truck, or just shy of it. So I think that projection for me is this first quarter. I think I can have Home Depot, Bank of America, and the truck based on this. Done. And then, so Home Depot was a $300 bill. Bank of America was $2, right? The truck is $6 and change. Then if I took that, those 3 are gone. I pay off that bed. And then once that bed is gone, everything gets dumped towards that Ford Explorer. Like, double up on those payments. But still have, like, I still gotta, once the roof is done, I've gotta have a sinking fund. In addition to the envelopes that are in play, the pool needs attention. So I have to be prepared for that pool, because that liner is gonna be 15 years old. And I'm wondering if, and it's so funny, Vinny came up and he goes, "You're gonna go live 2 days in a row?" And I'm like, well, I technically didn't go live last night because I was on Andrew's channel. And he goes, "But you're gonna go live tomorrow night?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, what do you have to talk about?" And I'm like, this is actually good stuff. And I wonder, deep down in my subconscious, did I want to bring this outside of a video? Because, I mean, I love my videos, but to do things live with you all is totally different. It's like talking to friends on the phone, and you know that. Oh. Probate took longer. Oh my God, probate I think took 2 years. Probate was horrible. And that's why, the probate in Florida was horrendous. And my older sister was paying the monthly notes until she couldn't afford them anymore. And that's when the 4 girls started paying a percentage each month. We divided it by 4. But all the monies that were paid has to go back to my older sister before our monies come through. That's only fair. So, if there was no such thing as an extended period of time for probate in Florida to take their sweet butt time, that monies might be different. That might be more. But they literally took money out of our inheritance by probate. Yep. Holy moly. I'm feeling amazing right now. I really am. This is super sweet. How many do we have? We have 74 strong. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, guys. So Vinny is Vincent. He's Vincent. Vincent is a family name. If I told you how many Vincents are in my family, you would roll over. And he is Vinny, but his nickname since he's been a kid has been Vinny Man. Vinny Man. And, you know, if Jason's still here, we joke in how we give friends and family, like Johnny is Johnny D. TJ is not TJ. TJ is Thomas John. To my family, I'm called Dune. I'm not even Donna. Then my niece is Samantha. She's Sammy Girl. The only one that we actually, no, Christopher, even though Christopher, you know, he's always been Chrissy to us. Chrissy. It's Chrissy-fer. Everybody's got a nickname. Andra, actually, in my dining room is a actual bust that was done by an artist from my great-grandfather, because he helped other Italian immigrants come over, and he was the first Vincent. Actually, he wasn't even Vincent. He was Vincenzo, and a part of me wishes I would have named Vinny Vincenzo. But then, do you realize? So, long time ago, Vinny left me money on my desk, right, to pay his bill, whatever he did on PayPal. So do you see this? He writes, "I use PayPal credit. Please accept this as payment." And I woke up in the morning and his money was sitting on my desk. He says, "From Young Mafia Cenzo." This is what my kid writes me. So it's notes like these that I can never get rid of, because when years ago he'd look at my desk and I'd have money sitting on my desk. I've got money sitting in envelopes, and he'd be like, "You're doing mafia stuff." I'm like, "No, I'm not." But he makes me laugh. So that's why and Vinny's got a sense of humor. Sometimes I don't understand it, but he's the one that I say he brings out the punch in me. But literally, I went downstairs and I'm like, "You do me a favor? Can you just come upstairs and help me?" But Vinny's the type of guy that just does it. I'm like, "No, teach me." Hi, Kim. So, I never call him Vincent. John calls him Vincent. It's like, "Vincent, what are you doing today?" I'll call him "Hey, Chens," or, fun things here and there. And I really don't even call TJ Thomas John. John does. He's always T. "Hey, T. Hey, Oh, Lisa, you're doing mafia stuff, right?" But it makes me giggle. I'm like, but there's no horse's head in anybody's bed. Those are Godfather things. Godfather. You guys are funny. I'm funny. We're funny. Together, we're funny. Hi, Yvonne. Oh my gosh. I needed you guys. Did you know that? I needed you. This has been a crazy couple of days. And I got to talk to Andrew about it. I did talk to Lisa about it. It's It's nice when you can actually talk to somebody that understands what you're talking about. Okay. Michelle, you're hysterical. You're hysterical. Because that's what Vinny calls the village. Like, Ma. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. So, Michelle, your mom and Vinny could go hang out. Oh. Oh. Cult of personality. We could be our oh. Oh, that shh, Jessica, you're not supposed to tell us where it is. Oh my gosh. Probably why I never want to leave the house, because I never want I don't ever want to leave the house. Oh my God, Sylvia, that's hysterical. Well, maybe because of that. Did your 13-year-old see that one day? Like, when I bought this, I didn't have, I just thought it was pretty. I like the, can you see it? There's a bling to it. It can't see it on camera. There it is. Look, you see how pretty that is? It's the only reason why I bought it. And then I read it, and I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. And that is another example of why affirmations are so important. I love it that Kyle and Kendra do that. Hidden under her underwear. Oh my God, are they underoos? You know what, Michelle? Ask Andra how vicious text can be. Like, text, she's gonna laugh. If I'm sitting in my chair, that dog has to be between my lap, on my lap. 100-pound dog is sitting on my lap. Do not walk up to me. That dog does not understand that you're not gonna do anything to me. And he shows his teeth. And he has a deep, dark grr. Yep. Oh, that's funny. Godfather. The Godfather. And the Godmother. Oh. Yeah. You know what, Shar? It takes a village. And that's exactly why that term, that we coined that phrase. Or, you know, it just worked. It's not all about me. I'm just the ringleader. I'm like that circus clown guy that stands in the middle and brings the 3 rings together. That is funny. You guys are awesome. He really doesn't leave my side. £5 Texas? Oh no, I need a well, I need another no Doberman. I need another one. Honestly, I would have 3. If I outlive John, my life would be filled with 3 dogs, and they'd be 3 Dobermans. There would probably be 2 black and 1 red. And I would have a sinking fund to train them to perfection. Yeah. I'd be like, you know, like the end of the Terminator, when she is in the Jeep and she's filling up the car with the original Terminator, and she's got the German Shepherd in the car next to her, because dogs can track or figure out who the robots are. that's how I envision my life. I will have 3 dogs to have my 6. Hi, Dawn. Okay. Just bring one home. You know what? Now it just gets to the point where I just say, this is what we're doing. Let's go. Get in the car. I'm not there yet either. Like, I want to give it the utmost attention when it's a baby. And right now my focus is my channel, my business, and climbing out of debt. When I believe that when the time is right, one will be put in front of me. Bye, money budgets. And that would be it too. I would have all in my car. Like, I literally would have them with me everywhere. Oh, Char Michelle. Hey, Char, you're acting like John. No more animals. I want to go away. No more animal. I'm not away enough. I want the unconditional love now. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I said that last night. I haven't told John yet this either. But tomorrow night during the live, he's gonna be here with us. He doesn't know it yet, but yeah, he's gonna be joining us. I'm not putting this away because I'm gonna work on this. I know. New pump savings challenges, training and pups and all that good stuff, right? I honestly want another cat already. I'm ready for another cat. Kitten time. You know, like you I don't know, sometimes you just need the kitten in your life. Aw. Honestly, I want the kitten to probably wind up being from a barn, but I want it to be a baby. Like, and that happens around here. Like, somebody's barn cat will have kittens, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, all right, who wants a kitten? That'll be like, me, I do. Oh, maybe that's what I need to do. Tell John that we're fostering it. And then he'll get attached, and I'll be like, you know, the house that it goes to might not be as good as this house, and they might not love it like you love it. Are you sure? And maybe I could do it that way. I don't know. I have to think about that. I'll have to manifest that. We'll see where we're at. All right. I'm gonna go because I said at 3 o'clock I was gonna go make lasagna, and it's now 3:15, and I'm actually making lasagna and eggplant. Hi, Nessa. How are you? And I am going to work on this. I'm going to work on my video for tonight. And I'm feeling really good about everything that we discussed. And I don't think I would have felt as good if I sat here by myself doing this. But having you guys show up midday, unexpected, unannounced, and just being here for me, I greatly appreciate that. Well, Shara, I'm a bird person, so I can't be on your team. Sorry, I'm Team Michelle. All right, Everybody have a great weekend. Don't forget, do you see the Crafty Saver right there? Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Everybody, if you are joining us in the hop tomorrow, the Crafty Saver, she's going. I can't link her because I don't have enough windows open. Go over to the Crafty Saver's channel. She has the hop tomorrow. Thank you, Janet, for doing that for us. Honestly, Char, I had an African gray, but there's an African gray on a commercial right now, and I said to John, I go, oh, look, there's Stanley, right? Because I got that bird when the Rangers won their last Stanley Cup, and he goes, I hated that bird. That bird didn't like me. That bird loved me so much, it would want to put food in my mouth. Like, you know how birds regurgitate their food to give to their babies? It literally wanted to put its entire head in my mouth. Like, it wanted to give me, and it would peck at my teeth. Like, it would like clean me. Like, I know it sounds weird, but when you love an animal, you're like, whatever. But my African gray loved me to death, but when he spoke, he sounded like John. He'd say, Donna! Or he'd make the sound of water dripping, and he'd do, back in the day, the car alarm. Anyways, we're done. All right, we could go on and on. Let's save something for tomorrow night, 7 p.m. live here on this channel. Andrew, if you're not doing anything and you want to talk to me while I cook, give me a buzz. Love yous. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye, everyone. I don't know how to get off this now.